Today is Friday the 28th and the colors are orange and purple. Two colors that I love sketching with orange, but purple I'm not so sure about. So it'll be interesting today. We'll see who has added images to the Padlet. I did not get around to adding, but I know that right at the beginning of the Padlet there are a whole lot of photos from Patricia, who has added a whole bunch. Just gonna open you guys up and see who is joining today. So I'm gonna go to the 28th and let's see, what do we have? Oh, we do have a few lovely photos. Wonderful. So this is a theatre in Stock. Is it from Louise? It is from Louise. If it loads, this is a theatre in Stockton-on-Tees Town Centre. And there is orange and purple. That works. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Hi, good morning, Janan. Hello, Julie. Hi, Marion. Hello, C. How are you? Beautiful flowers from C. And let's have a look. We can totally change those greens into orange. Oh, I love this. This is also from C. Is this in your neighborhood, C? That's quite the house. That's a purple house. And then we have this one from C. It's the Children's Museum and Apartments. This was a large department store originally that had the only escalator in town. The money paid or returned traveled in a chute up and down the stairs with handwritten receipts. Love this store. Oh, so lovely. So this is in Bangor. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Hi, Sarah. And then we have this one, also by C. It looks like it's a blues. Mexicali Blues. Maybe a Mexican blues restaurant. And this one, oh, My Fair Lady is playing at the theatre, not to mention that it's raining a lot. That's excellent. I love that. They really deck that out. And then we have this one that is also from C, which is a mural that has just been completed. I love that. Honeycomb with lots of bees and the queen bee right there in the middle. I don't think I'll be drawing that one. And then this one, I know that Janan just added it, which was a beautiful sunrise. Not sure. Is it sunset or sunrise? It kind of looks like a sunrise, but not sure. I'm sure Janan will tell us. Good morning, Meryl. C says yes, it's our neighborhood. Sunrise. Okay, thought so. All right, let's get started. It's Upside Down Friday, and I'm going to start with the sunrise. So I'm going to go in this book and do sunrise. And then, yeah, so I'm going to turn my book upside down, because then at least when I'm going through my book, it'll be the right way up. And I'm going to do this in gouache. And I'm going to put I'm going to put my apron on. What is everybody up to this weekend? Do you guys have a busy weekend ahead of you? There will be no Patreon meets, unfortunately. We have been having a lot of studio meets, but they're not recorded because there's just a few of us who turn up. I can do a studio meet this morning. I need to get a few things sorted out. Maybe just for an hour between, it may be a little bit earlier, 9:30 or we'll say 10 and 11. but then I have to go and run some errands. So if you want to come and get some painting done, or just come and chat, you can. So I'll be posting that earlier or after the class today. And do I have, I think I can, yeah, if I clean this up, I can definitely get my orange back. Let's just take away the green a little bit here. And then I know that there is a pink and a blue that makes a lovely purple. So I'm going to have to change the blue sky to a purple sky. It is quite purple though in that picture as well. Okay, I think we're good. Now the mix of the orange and the purple, you know, that makes brown, so you have to be careful with that. What I'm gonna do is take, where is that? I do have it somewhere. Ah, here it is. Squeeze out a little bit of white gouache and lighten up my orange, because this way it won't be as brown. All right, Julie says, I can join. Yay, Julie. You can see my new hair. Actually, I feel kind of similar to you because you have a very similar haircut to what I have. So I have a very similar cut to you. We could be sisters, Julie. All right, let's get started with this. Upside Down Friday. If you are drawing with us right now, remember to turn your images upside down. I mean, with this one, it's a good ease into the upside down because it is pretty simple, but it's beautiful. So let's get that going. All right. And C says, I can join if I'm still awake. I spoke to my mom this morning. I'm not looking forward to the times when I won't be able to sleep. I don't know if everybody has that issue as you get a little bit older. Anybody? But yeah, she's like, oh, yeah, I just don't sleep well at night. I'm like, I've heard that a lot with people who are a little older, but she sleeps really well during the day. So I'm like, I would hopefully, if that happens to me, just get up and do things instead of lying there. But I guess you feel like you should sleep. But if you don't have a job, if you're retired, then you could just go and sleep whenever you wanted to, right? Or it just doesn't work like that. All right, I'm gonna add a tiny little bit of white into the purple just to lighten it right here. And I'm spraying my iPad with paint. That's not good. So I'm blending these two. I think it's the only way I can do it. If it was any more saturated in color, I think they would really turn it into a brown. So I'm trying to do a soft transition. Make this a little bit down there, and then clean my brush off and make sure that I when I put the purple on, let's get nice purple. I mean, there are lots of different tones of purple that you could put on here. Lots of different hues of purple, rather. I think that's better. Making bluer ones. I just want to mix those together. Gouache, mixing gouache, like you have to be quick. It's like acrylics, right? You have to really mix it quite quickly. C says, I've completed 3 paintings already. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, C, that's great. I will take after you then. C says, I read, sew, and draw or paint. Yeah, but then you get tired during the day, right? Which is fine if you don't have to do anything, but not so fine when you do have to do stuff. Okay, I'm going to take, so the bottom is black, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the black to a really dark purple instead of using black, because I want to keep in the color, in the colors that we have committed to. So I'm going to take my blue from here and just up the blue content, and then add, like I'm adding this pink, the magenta pink that's in this palette, but you could add red as well to make the purple. I just think it makes a nicer pink when you add, I mean, it makes a nicer purple when you add pink to the blue. C says, I usually snooze in the afternoon. Today will be a big nap. Oh yeah, my parents, they have siestas every single day. They have lunch and then they sleep for an hour. And sometimes my mum sleeps for 2 hours. So it all evens out, pans out. So you just need a color or a purple, or you could do a dark orange that has enough value contrast to create that silhouette feel. And I can see that the orange is not quite dry at the bottom, so it's picking it up. And that looks a little bit more blue. I need some more pink in there. Okay, that's going to have to dry. Now I'm going to take my line brush and try and do these little trees. A line brush. And just take the purple that I've mixed up, add a little bit more water. Who's painting with us today? Let's see, it should. Anybody painting with us this morning? Make this trunk slightly bigger. And then I gotta fix this one. Make it actually look like a tree. Make this one a little bit thicker. Janan says, gorgeous, it's your backyard. Oh, so nice. I wish I'd done it on like a, I wish I'd done it on a little loose piece of paper. And then I would have sent it to you, Janan. Maria says, good morning. And C says, why not paint? And Janan says, I am. What do you mean, why not paint? You're not painting or you are painting? Maria, I was just saying, if you're around at 10, I'm gonna be in my studio for an hour with a few things to get ready for before I go away. I'm sure my husband would have loved to have gone away as well with us. I'm gonna miss them. And I miss little Pipes, but she's going away too, so she'll have fun, fun, fun. No, I did sign up to the Melissa Lakely thing, but I was getting my hair cut, so I couldn't watch it. Did you enjoy it? So I do have the replay. I've got to watch that. Oh, Maria says, okay, I need to paint today. See you then. And C says, I am painting and pretty goofy too. I'm sure it looks great, C. Did you do the Melissa Lakely? No, I signed up and paid for it. But did not get a chance to do it. I really like Melissa. I love her work. I like these little tiny leaves on the trees here. Okay, now I've got to get these trees. They're very fluffy at the end, so I think basically it's just a lot of toppers. Maria says, I did enjoy it, but I was at work, so I go to see it but not pay attention. Oh, okay. And C said, didn't remember to do it. C, did you sign up for it? Or you didn't remember to sign up for it? I think you can still pay for the replay. So if Maria thinks it's worth it, I think you can still buy the replay. See, I think. Okay, this, I really want this to dry so that I can make it slightly, actually maybe I won't make it darker. I think that's good then. I'm just going to leave it like that. And turn it over. And there is our purple and orange start to the morning. I don't usually do sunrises and sunsets, but when Janan put hers on, I'm like, I gotta do Janan's picture. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm kind of in a let's draw easy mode today. I'm in one of those, I just want to chill. But, oh, C says she didn't remember to sign up. Maria says her work is lovely, but it wasn't really a class. It was more of showing her work, her thought process. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to do C's flowers, and I'm just going to dry this quickly, so excuse the noise. And those are now upside down. I think they would probably look quite similar right side up as well. All right, so let's go upside down again. Okay, let's work with some flowers. I'm not gonna, oh, shall I paint these? Maybe I will just paint the basic shapes of these, seeing as I've got a lot of purple mixed up. And I'm gonna do, the green is gonna be the orange. It's gonna be very wild and wacky. And then the flowers are gonna be purple, obviously. So let's see how this turns out. I'm not setting timers today. It's just not a timer kind of morning. So I'm just going to enjoy a little bit more of a relaxed morning. There are still colors that you can do this weekend, so I'm not sure if I'll get around to it, but there's phthalo blue and sweet potato, which is very similar to orange and purple, kind of. You know, you've got the orange sweet potato color, and then the phthalo blue. You have the, well, phthalo is a little bit greener, but you know, you've got that contrast, big contrast in colors. And then pine green and turquoise. That'll be interesting to do and to see. I'm not going to be doing it, unfortunately. And then on Monday is all the colors, so I may just, you know, do something when I'm in England. If you are a patron, you will get a little email on Sunday. I've already planned it, so it's automated. It's going to come through on Sunday morning. It was just in case I got a little overwhelmed with packing and everything. And you will get the new Padlet with past classes replays on there. Oh yeah, I have to try and find the one with Maria. So you can, there are also prompts like imagery, reference photos that I've added, and you can add your own as well. So I encourage you to look at the prompt, and if you have anything in your camera roll that you want to add and share with everybody, please do. It'll be nice to see other pictures. So yeah, so that'll be for the first couple of weeks of August, but I won't be doing lives, but you will have those too, and then you can backtrack and go through, you know. the 1,000+ morning lives that I've done on Instagram, you just go to the Reels button and then backtrack through there, because that's where all the live videos are as well. What I did was I went through my Instagram and looked at the images, looked at what I did on that day, and if I liked it, then I shared that with you guys. So I didn't just pick random ones. I picked ones that I thought would be good learning videos for you to rewatch, and I haven't rewatched them, so I'm not sure what the conversation is about. But you know, sometimes it's just nice to have that little surprise, and if you need my voice in the morning to listen to while you're drawing, then you can just press play on that. So within Padlet, there's a link and it'll take you to Instagram. So if you are wondering how it's going to be played, it'll just take you to Instagram and play through there, through the replay. Did I see that it was, is there Good Ship Illustration Art Club today? I'm not sure if I saw that or not. I didn't even manage to do Dylan's yesterday. Did anybody do Dylan's draw together? I missed that. I was literally in the chair of the hairdresser for a couple of hours. I like these flowers upside down too. Thanks. Thanks, Julie. I don't think actually I'm going to do full orange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crayon and just do the outline of the orange, because I think it would be too much to have orange as well. So I'm just going to do a really quick in between and look at the little, how all the little leaves are together. Some of the leaves are a little bit different to others, so just taking note of those. Some are more like flowers than actual leaf shapes. Maybe there are different plants right next to them. Okay, Julie says, no, it was last week, the Good Ship. Okay. And Julie says, Dylan's was wild yesterday. I missed the first half hour and I had a hard time picking up the conversation. And C says, they were near the orange building, but I couldn't get the right angle for the photo. It's okay. I think this works. I think it's, you know, it's just a different way of looking at greenery and making it orange. Thank you, C. If anybody is in New York today, Gail Kabaka has an exhibition. She is at the Brush and Pen Gallery in New York. So I'm not sure if, Marianne, you're probably not going into New York today, but if you are in New York, you could always pass by. And I don't know how far it is from Manhattan, where you guys are going, Maria and Marianne, but yeah, I guess it would be nice to pass by and post that you went and share that you went with Gail. I think it's always exciting. I try to do it when I see somebody has an exhibition, to share it, because you know, you never know who you know on Instagram that they can pass by, and even if you're not buying artwork, it's nice for you to just populate the gallery and make it known that, you know, the artist actually is making an effort to, or the artist friends are making an effort to get down there and see the exhibition. They just, I think galleries like having the public come in and see the piece of work. Good morning, Alexandra. C says, love this. Thank you, C. Marianne says, hot and steamy day today. I will look up location. Yeah, but I think it's on until the 20th of August or something, so you don't have to go. The opening night is tonight. It is super hot and steamy here too. Alexandra, we just did a upside down. We're drawing upside down. An upside down sunrise. Janan added the image, and then we are doing C's image of the flowers. Are they petunias? I always get mixed up with these. What are these? Are they petunias? I need another coffee. I'm sleepy this morning too. Oh, and the colors today are orange and purple. They look like petunias. C took a photo of them, so I'm sure she knows exactly what, yes, petunias. Ooh, I remembered what they were. I'm better at trees than I am at flowers. I get confused. I think I want to do this building. I know that there's a lot of windows, but I think I want to do this one. And I think I'm going to do it in this book to do a more finished picture. I'm going to turn my book upside down. So did I tell you I ordered another one of those books? But I didn't realize. So this is it. I know that you were looking at the one with the wood, and it's really made beautifully. It really is. So I thought it was going to be a little sketchbook, but it's not. It's a notebook. I mean, I guess this side is this side even blank? Yeah, this side is blank. So I guess I could sketch and write. So it's almost like a little journal. Yeah, which actually may be quite a nice idea. What's nice about it is it's handmade in Italy. And what's nice about it is that you can write your notes by number. And I mean, you could go all the way to 200. This is the website. Sedicissimi. But if you look up on the website, then you can see if there are any distributors within your country, because they're very nice. They're a little bit pricey. That was a little pricey, but I really like it. It has a nice feel to it, and the paper is very nice. Yeah, just clever, like really nice put together. And this is the notebook, and you can just tear the pages out. The paper isn't like brilliant. I would say it's comparable to the Royal Talons, maybe slightly thinner. Yeah. And it has, I think it's similar coloring, maybe a little bit more peach than yellow. You can't see that on camera, but yeah, there is a little bit more of a warm tone than this one. I feel like it's a little cooler. And I mean, these are definitely cheaper, so, and you get more pages, so. Yes, Maria says you can incorporate writing like you did with the girls. You can draw on your picture book. Yes, I can. That would be good, wouldn't it? Yes. And you can write on your sketchbook. So you could do both. All right, I'm gonna make this image right here and get started. Is anybody I know that is sleepy today? Anybody else sleepy today? I'm very sleepy today. I keep yawning. All right. Oh, remember to like this video. I see one like. Thank you, whoever liked it. If you are here watching, please press the little hand button that says ding, like. I know you're not used to it because we just, you know, I come here and I chat, and if I don't remind you to do it, if not, it doesn't get organic views, they say. If you like it, then more people will watch it. All right, orange. I'm going with an orange building. Oh, somebody liked it. Thank you, whoever liked it. You guys are very good at following orders. Okay, so it's straight at the bottom. Alexandra says sleepy in Chicago. And then up here, go, oops, not very straight. Get this a little straighter up here, middle. This is not the best brush for doing these lines. Okay, I'm going to change my brush just for this bit. And then come back and add. So I'm not really paying attention to the proportions of this building because I'm trying to straighten this up. But I know that it's probably not the exact proportions that I need. Ah, look at all my likes. Thank you. Oh, Janan says, I was able today. You weren't able before to like it? That's strange. Did anybody do the visual arts passage yesterday? I'm not liking their algorithm. You know, I know it's not all about showing your work, but that's the whole idea of the end of the Drawing High visual arts passage on Thursday, is to see everybody's drawings. And even though Timmy's like, post early, make sure you post, because then your drawings will be seen. Well, neither of my drawings were seen, which is fine, I guess. It's not like it's a big deal, but I want to see, I want to know like who's there, who's drawing. I think it's nice to see them. And mine never get seen. I think Timmy is like blocking my views. I mean, I know I teach art classes. I always, like, I struggle with this, right? They are an art school. I teach art classes. My art classes are very different to their art classes. They are focused on illustration and art. But I always share them. I always share their stuff. I always share their Thursday nights. I think, I don't know, like if he is like putting a block on my images, which is very easy to do. You just say, you go on the three dots and you say, don't show this for this hashtag. I know how to do it because I get random people putting blue shine art as a hashtag on their work, and it doesn't have anything to do with my work. So I feel like I'm not like accusing him of doing it, but why don't like any of my pictures come up? And I'd like to know if any others don't come up, like when you guys post. Anyway, it drives me nuts. And I know it's the new algorithm that they've done this, they've changed it, but yeah, it's just weird. It is weird. Like, I post early, anyway. It kind of annoys me. And I know it's not all about that. It's not all about being seen. But you know, we see everybody else's. We see Gary's and Pete's and AJ's. They, you know, they're doing their thing. We see Meryl's every week. I guess as an adult, I've got to get over that, you know, FOMO, feeling like you've been left out, feeling. No, I saw yours, Meryl. I saw yours yesterday. They went through yours. Yours was there. Not all of them, but one of yours was there. And I feel like Timmy is very quick to stop. Like, there are others, like if you just keep scrolling down, Timmy, you'll see more of them. It's like he doesn't give much time. I don't know. I would like him to spend a little bit more time scrolling down because there are a lot more people who posted. He's like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it, we're done. I don't know. If you watch the visual arts passage, I know some of you don't watch it or don't draw with them, but if you watch it, you'll notice that he doesn't have much patience for seeing who's drawing. I don't know. It's starting to feel a little different, and I'm not sure if I really can entertain the change. Yeah, it feels good to see everybody's work, to see your work amongst everybody's work. I totally understand you, Meryl. Maybe I'll just stop sharing and do something else on a Thursday evening. All right. This is very orange. I think the windows are going to have to be purple. And this, I have to make sure that this is definitely larger. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we have these here. Perspective is very strange because, oh, actually that does come up a little bit. Because I was going to say this is flat, but it's actually, there is a little bit of a slant here. Anyway, sorry about my gab about the visual arts passage. I will, I won't be drawing with them for a couple of weeks anyway, so, and then I'll probably draw with them. It's really good practice. You're working on images that everybody else is working on, and for me, it was just a way of experimenting. There are images that I wouldn't usually choose. So it's just, for me, it was just it was good practice. But all right, let's have a look. Do I do it with a square brush? I don't know if this is even a good enough or square enough brush. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, that's good. So I'm going to do all the windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is different on this side, so there's 2. Oh no, there is actually 3. 3. And then 3 down here. I'm only going to get 2 in. It's just going to be a little bit of a different building. Sue says, I get it, Shara. You have participated and supported them a lot. Yeah, but it doesn't, I know that unless he is changing it and selecting like people that he doesn't want to see in the show afterwards, like, you know, it's not his fault. But if he is, because nothing comes up, and it's funny how it suddenly comes up afterwards, I mean, that's a lot of work for him to do also. Like, why would he even do that? But, and I get it, they are an art school, and, but you know what? I always support other artists. Like when Melissa Lakely has her classes, or when the Good Ship has their classes. I just feel like people want different things from different people. Like, it's not, you know, it's not a competition. I feel like, I don't know. Anyway, maybe they feel like they're just, I'm gonna stop talking now. I think I'm gonna stop talking. I like the purple with the, it doesn't actually look like purple, it looks a little bit bluer, but it is like a very, very light mauve, right? It's like a very light mauve. Thank you, Maria. I want to support other artists and what they're doing. I think there's room for everyone in this world. Like, there really truly is, and everybody has their place. And whether you are teaching similar, like, that was one thing, I don't know if, because Alexandra kindly helped me and put me in contact with somebody, but that was one thing he asked. He said, do you have any like conflicts with anybody, or is there someone who doesn't want you to be doing what you're doing? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think artists are super supportive of each other, and I don't think there's, you know, somebody who's teaching art classes that really doesn't want me to be teaching my art classes. I don't, like, why would, like, they wouldn't benefit, like, it's very hard to kind of take other people's students, like, or people who want to do, and everybody teaches in different ways, so not everybody blends in the same way. But it's funny how like some people, I guess in some professions it's very competitive, and it's something that is thought about, that maybe somebody wants to do it maliciously just to not have you on everybody's radar that you're teaching. I don't know. And if it is somebody who is doing it, you know, if it was somebody who was doing something like that, I believe in karma, and I believe that they will get their comebackance. So I don't really worry too much about it. I feel like if you do good in this world, you are not necessarily rewarded, but you will be looked after. And I think if you don't do good in this world, well, it's gonna, you're not gonna get away with it. So it's up to you if you wanna risk that. I'll just let the universe do its thing. She says, me too, re-karma. Julie says, I think you're too kind, but you have the right posture, I think. I do, I have very good posture, thank you. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Outlook, we say outlook in England. It probably translated from French is posture, but yeah, we would say outlook. Well, I just feel like it's like the internet is a big supermarket, right? So I'm not going to go and buy bananas if I don't like bananas. If you like bananas, you'll go and buy bananas, right? So there are people who sell different things on the internet, but we are all individuals, and we're going to like what we like. We're not going to buy what we don't want. Nobody makes you buy an art class. Nobody makes you buy a piece of artwork. You have your own taste. You can make up your mind. And so that's where the sharing thing is so beneficial to us as creatives, because, well, if I share somebody's stuff, they may share my stuff, and it's just, it works out. And for example, if I share Jo from the Henley School of Art, I know that she shares my artwork all the time. So I'm going to share her classes, because not everybody loves life drawing classes, but I know that she has great life drawing classes, so I share hers. So it's just, you know, it's a win-win situation. So if you're kind and you share, and I know that you guys are all super kind and you share, and it makes sense to do that. But some people don't see it like that. Okay, this is going to take a long time. How long do we have? 4 minutes. That is not going to happen. Why did I start doing this? It's not going to happen, is it? 4 minutes to do all the windows. Am I kidding myself? That's like, it's like, no way can that happen. But you can see where I'm trying to go with this. I need a darker purple to get my values and just darken this area to make this more, just to push that back a little bit. Oh my god, you could spend hours on this building. Thank you so much for posting all the pictures, everybody. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the you know, I don't think I just question things with regards to the visual arts passage. That's all. And I feel like, you know, why? And I asked and I question it. So it's probably just the algorithm. I just find it a little bit funny. Okay, maybe if I just do that. That's easier, isn't it? It's actually quite interesting to look at all the different architectural little elements and how the windows are split up. They're not all the same. One was not the same. C says, love as is. Thank you, C. But it's not. I won't finish it, unfortunately. I'll just finish it another day, but it's okay. I really hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend. If you are not a Patreon, please know that I will not be live for a couple of weeks because I'm going to see my family. And if you are a Patreon, I will be in touch with you guys. As you know, I'll probably be posting pictures that I'll be sketching, but I will miss you guys. And if you want to come to just a very impromptu sketch and catch up in the studio, I will be on at 10, so check messages or check your Patreon group message group for the link for that. I don't post it, I don't make a post because it's very just like, hey, if you can make it, great. If you can't, don't worry. I'm going over time a little bit because I do want to I just want to finish these windows. I don't know what happened to this one. Let's make that a little bit longer. Handy, this line brush. Even though the paper is a bit squiggly over here. I mean, as long as you keep whatever you're doing uniform, I think it's okay just to change it up a little bit, right? Yeah. That was my stomach. Can you hear my stomach? It's like growling at me. You haven't fed me yet. Okay. Thank you so much, C. Thank you, Janan. Yes, make lots of memories, I will. Okay. Just going back to the conversation, Julie says, I'm not sure anyone would hire me as an architect after seeing my drawing. And Julie says, but then people's wallets are not expandable and some people are thinking short term. That is true. And Sue says, love as is. Thank you, Janan, for the safe travels. And thank you. I actually really love the color combination, something that I would not have chosen. Thank you for the images. So we did this one. And we did Janan's sunrise. And these were all done upside down. Love Upside Down Fridays. I think next year we are going back to having a year, not a year of Upside Down, a month, or at least do week-longs of Upside Down, and the beautiful flowers. Thank you, see? I will see some of you at 10, and if not, have a great couple of weeks. Bye, everybody.